Okay, hi guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a simple bow plus the UV mapping. This is my first time recording on my computer, so please stay with me. Um, so I'm just gonna start off and my screencast on the side. So I'm gonna start off by adding a cube, and of course that's Shift A, and I'm gonna be adding a loop cut. So you're gonna want to do is tab and then select your loop cut on the side, and you're just gonna put it kind of right in the middle. After that, I'm gonna be going to my my modifiers, and I'm gonna be putting subdivision. And you're going to put it to two. One is just going to kind of look a little bit low poly if that's what you're going for. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying my x-ray view, and if you want to see in the corner, that's where it's at. I just drew a little line right there. Okay, after that, once you click your x-ray mode, you're going to be selecting or dragging your mouse over the two verticals on your right side, and you're going to be putting S on your keyboard and putting your mouse upwards to kind of scrunch it up, and that's just gonna give you the bow shape itself. And we're gonna have to kind of scale the bow in if that makes sense. So you're just gonna put tab and A, and you're gonna be putting the scale, and you're just gonna be kind of scrunching it up with the green one, the y-axis. And after that, you should be done with your bow shape, and I'm gonna be shading it to smooth. After that, I'm gonna be duplicating it, and I'm gonna be mirroring it. To mirror it, you're just going to double click it, and it's going to be mirror, and then you're going to mirror it to X. After that, you can move it with your move kind of scale, and you're just going to kind of put it to the middle. I kind of just like to drag in the middle so it can be kind of aligned. After that, I'm going to be adding my kind of the middle of the bow. So I'm just going to be doing the same thing as last time. I'm going to be adding a cube and subdividing it. And I'm going to be adding a loop cut, but this time when I drag over the two verticals on the right, I'm going to be deleting them. So I'm going to double click, and I'm going to be deleting them and be clicking A and then F to kind of close it off. After that, I'm just going to be doing the same thing. I'm just going to be kind of shading it smooth and kind of making it smaller. Okay, after this, I'm just going to kind of be fixing it. And now we're just going to get started with our UV unwrapping. So with that, it's just texturing, so it could be kind of 2D. So when you make it 3D, the textures are all kind of very good quality, I would say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be converting everything to a mesh. Um, After that, I'm just gonna be kind of fixing that middle part right there. And what I like to do is I like to hold Alt on my keyboard, and I'm gonna be clicking the line in the middle of everything. And this is so it's kind of like flat, I would say, is the best way I can explain it. You're just gonna put U on your keyboard, and you're gonna put mark seam all the way on the bottom. You're gonna do the same thing with the middle part of the bow, mark it in the middle, U, mark seam. And after that, give me what I'm gonna be doing after this is I'm gonna be kind of joining the outer parts of the bow together. This is just so it's kind of easier for me to unwrap. I don't know, it's just what I prefer. And when you do this, you are gonna have to kind of clear the normals. So what you're basically gonna do when you join it, one side is gonna become red, and that's the outer side of the normals, which is not good. So you're just gonna be clicking all of that and putting Shift N, and you can come back and watch it if you don't really understand what I clicked. But after this, you're gonna be going to your UV unwrapping on the top, and you're just gonna put unwrap. And if you did it right up to this video, this is what it's gonna look like on your UV side. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of lap them all over each other. So I'm just gonna be putting on my circle selector, and I'm just gonna be going over one of the parts of the bow. And it's a little bit tedious, but I mean, what can you really do? After I selected everything, I'm just gonna mirror. I'm gonna mirror it until it matches one of the other parts of the bow, and I'm just gonna be dragging it on top. It's okay if nothing really aligns. It's all gonna look the same because you're lapping it over, essentially. And what you can also do to make it faster, you can put Alt Shift on your keyboard. Doesn't really work sometimes, but I mean, yeah. Once you have everything selected, you're gonna be again just dragging it over with your G, number G on your keyboard. just dragging it over. Again, it doesn't really have to align. I'm gonna go back to my selector because I kind of have most of them, and I'm be mirroring it again just to match the last one. And after that, you should be good with the outer side of your bow again. What people kind of like to do is kind of merge by the distance or whatever. You don't really need to do it for bows because it's all kind of aligned. So yeah, you can just skip this part. Um, After that, I'm just gonna be kind of dragging it off to the side right now. Just so I can select the kind of middle part of the bow. I don't know what to call it. You're reading the same thing. You unwrap, select the kind of the one of the first ones. Select it, G, drag it over, mirror it, and then that's when you can grab the other part of the bow. And again, if you kind of follow this tutorial, right, it's going to be looking like this. Your UV map's going to look like this. And yeah, after this, I'm going to be showing you guys how I personally just texture my bowls. I don't really do it any type of way. And you can just export this from your UV. Okay, and now I'm just on IBIS Paint, and I'm just kind of doing it really fast just for the video. You guys can texture it as like has however many colors you want, how many shapes, textures, just as long as it fits into the UV mapping that we just did. Yeah, it's kind of sloppy because I was just trying to do it for the video. Okay, and now I'm just back on Blender, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be selecting the outer part of the bow, and I'm just gonna be adding a texture with, you're gonna be selecting the red circle, and then you're gonna be going to, I think it's base color, and you're gonna go to textures or image texture, and you're just gonna be applying that image that we just had, and you're just gonna be going to your viewport and putting it to texture and flat, and that's kind of it. Yeah, again, this is my first video on my computer, so I don't really know if it's that good. Sorry if I'm breathing a lot, sorry if I'm talking a lot, but yeah, let me know if you guys want another video.